Did you know that according to a 2006 study by the American Center on Education, or ACE, in the first year of college, only 8% of all undergraduates owned 3 or more credit cards. By the 4th or 5th year, 24% of students held that many cards. Are you one of the 43% of first-year undergrads who owns a credit card? Maybe you're one of the 74% of 4th and 5th year students who owns at least one credit card. With today's economy hitting many families so hard, many students are having to turn to credit cards to help pay their tuition and expenses. When I was 18 years old, I started getting offers in the mail almost daily for credit cards. In the beginning, they came in quickly, loaning high amounts more than I realized at the time that I could afford. I got in over my head quickly, and many of my credit cards went to collections. Because of my experiences, I do not want other young adults to have to go through what I went through. Young adults should not fall prey to credit card companies' tactics. Credit card companies are still targeting young adults with limited income, so many young adults are falling victim to credit card debt. However, young adults should be aware of these tactics and use credit responsibly to protect their credit. Despite new federal regulations regarding credit card company practices, there is still a number of young adults in credit card debt. Young adults are falling victim to credit card debt. According to a 2006 research article by ACE entitled Credit Card Ownership and Behavior Among Traditional-Aged Undergraduates, 41% of cardholders carried a balance from month to month, and the median amount these students owed was $1,000. Also, according to that article, 1/4 of students who carried a balance had debt exceeding $2,500. Although President Obama signed the Credit Card Accountability, Responsibility, and Disclosure Act of 2009, also known as the CARD Act, to help protect the American public from unfair practices used by credit card companies, these credit card companies are finding ways around the law and continuing to take advantage of consumers, especially the vulnerable college student population. Credit card companies are still targeting young adults with limited income. According to an article published in the Phoenix Bankruptcy Law News on May 17, 2011 by Laura Fishman, credit card issuers are no longer able to offer students gifts to encourage them to open up new credit accounts, nor are they allowed to pitch credit card offers on college campuses. But the new law still hasn't stopped these issuers from using aggressive tactics. According to this article, credit card companies can no longer offer any tangible item as a gift under the CARD Act, such as frisbees or t-shirts, but lenders are able to still give other types of gifts as an incentive to open up an account. These intangible gifts can include online coupons or bonuses credited to accounts, which equals cash. The article further states that while the CARD Act prevents issuers from tabling on college campuses, credit card companies can still target students while they are off campus. Hence, issuers will often set up their tables on well-traveled paths just off of a campus. Despite these aggressive tactics of credit card companies, there is something college students can do to protect themselves. Young adults should be aware of these tactics and use credit responsibly. Credit card holders need to educate themselves about the terms of their loans. A study cited by Nelson in a 2011 Utah Law Review article found that 71% of student cardholders did not know the interest rate on their card, 43% did not know their credit limit, and 48% were unaware of their current balance amounts. Students should be aware of marketing strategies and avoid signing up for credit on impulse. Further, students should use credit responsibly by charging only what they need, doing their best to pay off balances each month, making sure to make payments on time to avoid fees, and never going over their credit limit. Education and responsibility are key to being a responsible borrower. As credit card companies are still targeting young adults with limited income, many young adults are falling victim to credit card debt. Young adults should use credit responsibly to protect their credit and be aware of these tactics, which can hinder their credit. Young adults should not fall prey to credit card companies' tactics. The 2011 article by Nelson in the Utah Law Review points out that over the past 25 years, young consumers, especially college students, have become an attractive and lucrative market for the credit card industry. My hopes for you are that you don't fall for their tactics and practice responsible borrowing. Visit the government website usa.gov to get more information on managing your personal finances, including information on using credit, financial aid, and student loans.